good morning to you all. Hope you are all well. Welcome back to the farm. It is October the 2nd, so I've skipped forward one day. I have had a little bit of a tidy up and swap around, so to speak. So that you understand what I'm trying to say, what I've done is I ended up selling our original header, and I've got this guy. I've put it into New Holland colours, so it should kind of still match up, but it's the Lizard Titan Draper, because if we go in here, so I kind of adjusted the money just to suit so that we didn't lose too much money, because, well, I just didn't want to lose too much money. But it's part of the Lizard Colossus Harvesters pack, so you get two sort of headers that you're going to need a header trailer with, and then you get the Draper ones which we can tow. Now one is just a normal one, but it still goes 10 miles per hour instead of 6, the standard, but I went for this Unreal. Now it does say 43 miles per hour there, but that will, a bit like the tall height control for headers mod, it will only go as fast as your harvester will go. So our harvester only goes 19 miles an hour, so it's not whizzing along too quick, but it's hopefully going to get jobs done a little bit quicker, and if I take on any contracts. So I hope you're all okay for that. 88 grand, same price as the brand new header that we did have originally, so obviously lost about 11 grand, I think, just under, by swapping ours in. So I did add in a little bit of money and then took it away by leasing things, etc. like that. I've had a clear up over at the shop. All the pallets and things like that I've brought back to here, and we do have, it's probably easier if I do this, we do have all the ingredients to actually get that pig food going. I'm quite interested to see how it works, how quick it processes. So I think we'll chuck some in there to go for it. Now, we've got quite a lot of wheat, we know that. Sorghum we got off of that contract, that's not too bad amount. And sunflowers was that pallet from the shop, so only 5,000 there. The potatoes I had to stick in the actual production because this isn't a multi-fruit silo. So if you're not familiar, this is our silo, tip in there and pipe out there. But weirdly enough, I'm not sure why, I'm guessing they might have just done it because it's closer for you to load up and unload if you are using the pig food. But this is also the silo, so tip in there, and we've also got a pipe out there, so it's all joined together. So if you look at the bottom right field info, you can see all the wheat, sorghum and everything like that, but it's also picking up the potatoes, which I've actually tipped into there, because like I say, the silo is not multi-fruit. So as you can see on the right hand side, we have 2,000 litres of potatoes in there. So that's over half of that bar filled already. Now obviously looking at the recipe there, the potatoes are the least required thing and the sorghum's going to be the most. Wheat and sunflowers probably a little bit similar, isn't it, really, 5 and 4. So I don't know what the capacities are going to be like, but I'm certainly going to chuck some in there and we'll get that going. But the only trouble is, if we buy any pigs now, they're probably just going to eat through that before we're ready to mix up some more. But we'll see how much we can get out of it, how quick it is at processing. Now also, just waking up, I thought I'd check the contracts board. There is one I'm interested in, which is field 8, which is where we got the sorghum from. Just fertilizing, 22 grand just over. So if we use our own equipment, and if we do run out of fertilizer, I'm just going to go over to the store. So field 8 here, over to the store and just grab another pallet like we did the other day. The episode, what is that? power fork. That's not our... That must be for the telehandler. Magsy, yes. Ooh, happy days. Saves us buying a bell spike, doesn't it? So that will be joining our farm at some point. And I am more interested in the bell spike, so that's pretty cool. Right, let's just quickly get back over here. Right, we are going to grab the fertilizer spreader. I did have a little bit of a swap around with some of the equipment just to make life a little bit easier. So the fertilizing equipment is now in here, and there's just so much storage on this farm, it's just crazy. So that's probably why I completely forgot about the seeds over the far side, but I'm hoping I won't forget about them now that mistake has happened. The rest of the fertilizer that we had on pallets I've chucked into here, so we've almost got a full tank, but not quite. So we'll get that. I'll tell you what we should do really is actually accept the contract, because it would probably disappear now, wouldn't it? So accept. Good, it's still there. That should be a nice little earner. I'll stop here because we can't neglect old Dusty. There we go. I don't know where Dusty is. Probably playing in the road again, I expect. Beacons on. Yeah, look, there we go. Get off the road. Goodness me. Not trained that dog well enough. Right, off we go. We should be on full width. I may just turn on the help menu for this bit, just so that we can adjust as we go. Just coming off that edge a little bit there. To be fair, we probably are going to need some more fertilizer, but like I say, it's not too much of a problem. And talking of things like that, I'm not too sure at the minute what to do with the supplies on the farm that I talked about last episode, because we can get some things reasonably cheap, or a lot cheaper, these pallets that I've got, but I don't know why there's not seeds. I can't, unless I've skipped past it, but I don't think there's a seed one. And I'm pretty sure that if you bought, say, wheat, you wouldn't be able to fill up a seed or a planter with that. So that's a little bit surprising that there isn't a seed one, because there is a fertilizer one. I think there's lime. Let's just double check. But they are very cheap. Look, 1,000 for 5,000 litres. Look, they've got silage, straw, sugar beet. You can buy quite a lot. Chicken feed, TMR. I'm just a bit baffled why there isn't a seed one in there. I will double check when we're not trying to fertilise someone's field, just to make sure that I haven't missed out. Because obviously we're still in October, the potatoes haven't sprouted through, but we will be harvesting our soybeans as well. I'm going to keep hold of those because the prices are not going to be very good at all. Oh, I did have a... No, it's gone. Where's that gone? Oh, it's gone already. Forget that. Yeah, they're not going to be very good for quite some time, are they? So We will not worry about them. We'll put them into storage and hopefully I won't forget about them. I'm sure you guys will be reminding me, but we'll double check, and then with a bit of luck we might get some great demand pop up for something. I mean, to be fair, if great demand popped up now for wheat, I would sell all that wheat. I would not have a problem with that, because it is only being kept for pig food, and I think that is a bit overkill really, to be honest with you, the amount we've got there. That's probably the sort of amount we're going to need of sorghum by the look of it. But we'll see what the capacities are like, or are looking like, because we probably won't max them out on the pig food production, and we will go from there. They need to pick their stones up really, don't they? Is this going to be worth 22 grand? Oh, of course it is. We are so close, 98%, but it is very tight with the fertilizer. So I'm going to try and get this done. Come on, that's got to do it, surely. Yay, 42 litres left. Obviously we're going to need some for our potatoes, but I think, did we have some left over for... May have some left over in the liquid fertilizer one. Wow, 42 litres left. Obviously there's a few patches here and there, but if they're happy with that, I'm happy. So 22 grand collect. Awesome. That is good. Very, very good. Let's head back to the farm. I think we'll do the pig food now, because then that would give it a chance to sort of produce, which is what it's supposed to do, and then we can kind of see how quick it is then, and we'll crack on with the harvesting of the soybeans. So I think we'll stay in the little, well, it's not little, it's classed as a large tractor, but the New Holland. Quite liking this tractor, to be fair. Highly recommend it, guys, if you're looking for a cheap large tractor. I probably would have put it more in a medium tractor category though, but and I guess that's why you can easily overlook it. Right, let's drop this back in here without causing too much trouble. I'll lower that down and drop that off. Let's just quickly check, it should tell us. Yeah, we've got a bit in there, but that might not be enough. We'll turn the beacons off, we don't need those. We'll shut the doors up, try and keep the farm a little bit secure. Now I know I could grab both the trailers and load up a couple of things, but I think we will just use one, because it can get a little bit tight in that corner of that warehouse where the pig food production is. So we'll drop that one off. In fact, we could just go inside, can't we? So that's not a problem. And this, what we're doing now, is probably the sole reason why they have done the silo in here as well. That would be my guess. So probably there. We'll just grab a full trailer load. I don't know how much wheat it's going to take. I can't imagine it's going to take 20,000 litres. I also may put the capacity up on these two trailers. We can go up to 30,000 because if we are doing contracts or any of our fields, that means we can take 60,000 litres at a time, which would be good. So let's see how much goes in. Is that gonna... no, plenty of room with the roof. 15,000 then, that's not too bad. So I'd imagine sunflowers is going to be about the same. That's not great because we don't have that much, do we? We have 5,000 litres. Then that can go back in the silo. That's quite a cool little operation actually, isn't it? We'll grab some... what do we need now? Sorghum. This will probably take all of this by the look of the recipe. That's just mad. The amount of storage. Look, we've got all this still. I know we could drive in and out of there. I think that's taken all of that by the look of it. It has. Ooh, look. So that's just over half, I would say. Probably about 30,000 sorghum. Looking at that. And then we'll grab our measly 5,000 litres of sunflowers just to try and prove a point. There we go. We can also manage this pig food production from inside this building, which, oh, smacked in the face, which is pretty cool. And then that door leads out into our silo area. So, oh my, whoa, what's going on? So yeah, we can manage it here, which we will do. So we've got everything to set that off, haven't we? Sorghum, wheat, sunflowers, potatoes. Off we go. I've already got, wow, that's pretty quick. 6 litres, 11. That's going pretty fast, quite impressive. And then when we want to grab the pig food, it's a little bit further on outside from our other sort of silo area. Right, anyway. So yeah, just down there, that's symbol there, you can see that's where we can grab it from, if you weren't aware. So we need the trailers in a second because we're going to be doing our harvesting. I might actually keep this tractor again on here. Right, we'll jump out there. Now I'm going to start putting all the proper machines, tractors, harvester, etc. in this building because it's a bit more secure. And I should be able to just go straight back and straight on to our header. Our new header as well. So let's go and test this bad boy out. This farm is huge. Another thing I was thinking of is if we did get rid of this, I know it's part of the farm, we could maybe get some chickens. Oh, there's plenty of room over here. Oh, I tucked the seeds in under there. So yeah, we could sell this shed off if we need to. I don't think we need it. We can also sell that off. So if we did buy any of those little open air gardens just to keep our potato production going, they can go in either of those two spots. A little bit of a shame to be selling off parts of the farm, but that one back there is purely just decorative, whereas obviously that shed where the seeds are is actually a shed, so it can be used. But we've got enough sheds. I don't think that one's randomly sort of out of the way on its own. I mean, it possibly could put the tankers in there ready for the slurry. Let's drop that off there. We'll unfold the harvester now. Shouldn't matter if we did drive on these sunflowers, but we'll try not to. And I definitely don't want to be driving onto the soybeans. Right, so let's go. So there we go. That's making life a bit more manageable, isn't it? I know some people won't like it, but it's not full on 43 miles per hour. We're actually doing 20, so we're doing 1 miles per hour than expected, but this should get jobs done a little bit quicker. Ooh, there's a field there ready to harvest. I remember doing a test on FS19 actually on Felsbrunn, because we had tool height control headers on that version of the game on FS19, and I loaded into the game and I had a field that was ready to harvest, and I thought, does it make any difference to what you get off of the field by using one of these quicker headers? You know, are you losing out? And I did the test and it didn't make any difference at all. If anything, there was just a couple of litres difference, but it really didn't matter. Now, I haven't actually done it on FS22. I'm pretty sure someone has, and I shouldn't think it would make any difference either. It doesn't look like we're getting a lot off of this field at the minute, but then you never really do with soybeans because they pay out pretty good. You don't get a lot of them. We are almost round a lap already. We're over half full, so we will need to get the New Holland over it. And like I say, these are going into storage. Ready to be sold and make some decent money. So as you can see, the harvester, because it's not got an amazing horsepower, it will struggle on the slopes and little hills. So again, we're not doing full on 20 miles per hour every time. Let's get rid of my stupid little donut that I created. What I might do now is go around this way, and then we should be good to go for the pipe out when we need to unload. This is a good size field. It's our largest field. I mean, that is a lovely field as well. But this one needs ploughing and liming. It's going to take forever, but we will get it done. I may do some of it off camera because obviously you guys saw a lot of the other fields being done. Oh, must be 12 midday. The bells are going. I put it on ×5 today as well because it just skips forward a little bit, because we're not going to stay in this month when we come back in for the next episode, I don't think. But like I say, I may do some of this ploughing. Whoa, that's not paying attention. Look, I'm too busy waffling on as usual. Lost a bit of crop there, look. Anyway, you don't need the beacon on. Why am I pressing that? I don't want to be having a mini meltdown again. It is quite hot in this room though. It's very hot here in the UK. I know some of our good friends in the States and Canada have had very hot weather as well, but it's been very hot here today. But I'm going to get as much as I can of this done. Well, it will be all done. It's going to be a few trips backwards and forwards with the tractor and trailers. Possibly, let me just check actually. It will be easy to check in here. Those trailers, how much more is it going to cost us to bump those up? Because it's going to make all the difference. So it's going to cost us £2.5 grand. So that's going to be £5 grand. That's not a problem. We earned some good money off of that contract. There was another harvesting contract, that was soybeans as well, a little bit further across the hill there, I think. But the sale point to take them to was right down the bottom right hand corner of the map. I know obviously I could do it, and again I may do some more contracts off camera, but I'll always try and get some screenshots or, you know, videos of me collecting, completing the contract, so you know what's going on. That's the way we want to go. But I will carry on with this, guys, and I'll bring you back in when we're almost done. I'll try not to cause any more chaos. We're almost done. We've got quite a decent amount already. We're on to the second trailer, so we'll double check in a sec what we have. That wasn't too bad at all, was it? That was pretty quick. Almost another full load on the combine, but not quite. So, can we maneuver ourselves into that trailer? Absolutely. That's going to be almost 2 full trailer loads, I would say. We probably need to mulch this as well, don't we now? So we'll probably, I could start that. I don't know if we'll get all of that done this episode, but I will start that with you guys. And then this time I think we will plough first and then lime, but I will maybe do that off camera, but we will see. Wow. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just, let's unfold that, drop that down, fold the harvester back up. We'll get this just out the way at the minute. So it can probably just go down onto this little track over here. Like so. I will sort that out later on. Then we'll grab this guy. Weeds grow, needs lime, we know all that, needs ploughing. And again, obviously if we plough we shouldn't get any weeds. 36,372 litres of soybeans. That is going to be a nice payday when that comes round. Like I say, with a bit of luck we might actually get some demand somewhere along the line. I doubt it, but you never know. That is cotton by the look of it. I do not want to be getting caught up doing that sort of contract. Although we do have a mod now, it is actually part of that Lizard Colossus, which has got a very fast cotton harvester now as part of that pack. So that should definitely speed up your process there, guys. Right, let's head on into this way. So yeah, just in under here where we're going now is where we're going to collect our pig food. We'll check that actually because it's been a little while. I'll try and navigate through into here. Get on the first trailer to start with. So there we go, let's dump them in. They're quite quick at unloading these trailers as well. Bang, done. Right, I'll tell you what. Well, let's have a proper look, shall we? Let's go through the door. Goodness, not too bad. 3,000 litres, just over, and it is ticking along. So the ingredients are all still pretty good looking. Happy with that. Happy indeed. And it'll be interesting to see what we actually end up with after that little lot. But obviously we'll have some products left over before the others run out, etc. If you catch my drift. Right, let's not too worried about leaving things lying around the farm. I think we're going to need to reconfigure this because that probably is a normal roller at the moment, isn't it? Just love some of the detail on some of these. Look at that fabric on that chair. Just amazing. Some of these modders do absolutely amazing. Right, let's try and what have we caught? What are we? Oh, there's a post there. Oh goodness. Why does something always happen? How has that happened? Unbelievable. Right, will that work? That will work. Right, can we pick that up without? There we go, we're in business. Ah, dear. One of my subscribers was only mentioning the other day about something always happening. There's always some sort of drama in one of my videos, and he's not wrong at all. Right, so we may as well repair that, and we'll repair the tractor. We'll try and keep on top of those. So yeah, field roller, that's another good thing. We've got that as a, I didn't think about that when we did the little meadow. We can use that to grab an extra sage of fertilizer, but we will customize that into the mulching, which we've paid for before, so that is free now for us. Let's avoid that floodlight and we'll head on out and we'll do a little bit of mulching, and I think we'll probably leave that episode there. Again, I'm not quite sure how much I've recorded time wise, but it feels like it's quite a bit. all these massive bunker silos as well, they're not going to get used. I'm going to probably use, you know, one or two of them at least, because again, they're there. We've obviously got a loading wagon as well we can use to collect and tip in. I'm pretty sure you can remove the roofs on those as well, which is pretty cool how they've done that. Right, let's unfold. I'm going to mulch up a bit of the grass as we go round the outside, but that's absolutely fine. So drop that down. Again, this should work pretty quick. Alright, so that looks a lot flatter than up there. We'll just double check. Ooh, nearly 3,500 litres now. Where are we? We're over here, so if we go like that, so I've got mulching on, turn that off and that off. Yes, it is working. Awesome sauce. So yeah, this will get done. Then I'm going to plough and lime. I may even see if we can be a bit cheeky and put a coat of fertiliser down. I know I kind of messed up a bit with the potatoes last episode, but I honestly thought that that was going to work because we'd skipped on a month. I'm sure that normally works like that, but it's been a while since I've kind of done that kind of thing. Right, we won't drive in someone's crop. We'll be nice. We've only got to go around the outside, and then that should be good. We'll try and stay away from their crop as well, because the more you practice and do this, the less mistakes you'll make driving your own field. Isn't that right, Snowy? Ah dear. Right, so how's this gonna fare going up this hill? Should be good. Ooh, we're kicking down a little bit. Well, it's certainly faring better than what the Zeta would have done anyway, so I'm definitely pleased with that purchase. And we are mulching. Another job that's going to take a little while. There is another mod that's a lot quicker than this. I think I have it installed, but I went for this guy because I just thought it would be really nice and versatile for us. So it is... where is it? Oh no, it's not there, is it? It's actually under mulchers. Idiot. This guy. So it's only 9 meters, but that will go 21 miles per hour to speed up your process. Anyway, what lovely colours here on this autumn month, I guess. I think we'll leave it there, guys. I've got a fair bit to do to get this field up together, and obviously we know we're going to be putting sorghum into here, so that will be the plan. Hopefully we will be able to fertilise the potatoes next episode, and yeah, we'll go from there and we'll see what we can do. But we will leave it there. So hope you have all enjoyed the episode, guys. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be fantastic. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.